Come on over, come on over, baby. What's up, YouTube? What up, though? Welcome to Energy, the channel where I read your energy and talk to your inner G. Alright, let's just see what comes out. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. It looked like nighttime, but I'm actually recording this in the morning. It's early morning, 6:47 to be exact, a.m. Top of the morning. Alright, Spirit, what's the read? What's the energy? 9 of Pentacles in reverse, financial dependency, lack of stability and security, reckless spending, superficiality, and failure. Someone has a codependency here. I feel like this is a financial codependency. It's Virgo energy. Financial codependency. They could be out of work. This is really a Virgo. The 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles are both Virgo energy. Virgo sun sign or Virgo Venus. Okay, if they haven't lost their job, they could just really be feeling like whatever they've been guided to pour into or the job that they're doing, they do not see how it's of benefit. They don't feel like they're getting the benefits from it. They could feel like they're underqualified, or the people that they're working with are underqualified or even incompetent. Someone could feel like they're having to rely on someone who's incompetent. So they're having to rely on someone who is not equipped for the position that they are supposed to be fulfilling. All right, what else? Yeah, somebody is incompetent. Someone is not competent. Someone doesn't want to work with somebody anymore. Heavy Virgo energy, and it's stressing them the fuck out. Oh, it's stressing them out. This could be a Gemini. They could feel like you lied to them. They could feel like, yeah, they could feel like you lied to them. Like everything, this is like an injustice. Everything that they wanted is like the exact opposite. Whatever you told them to do, this opportunity that they were supposed to get, or the way that things were supposed to move, how things were supposed to progress or get better, they're not seeing that. And they're like pissed or like really irritated about this. Either they're looking at their partner, looking at this other person that they're working with, or they're looking up to someone like, you told me that this would be this or this would be better. But they feel like you just sold them a lie. This is illusions, lies. It's nothing but confusion. So something is still confusing. Something is still confusing. Someone feels like they bought into a storyline or something here that is not the truth. But I feel like this person only dipped their toe in. Or if this is you, you only dipped your toe in. That's what I'm getting. Like, you didn't go, head first. You didn't dive into whatever this is. You kind of like went to see if something that you desired was actually manifesting with this person, or like if this person was doing the work on their own. This kind of feels like a situation where you could be like in management or something like that, or I don't know, but you could be responsible. Or this person holds you responsible, like they feel like you owe them something. So it's like they're checking in on your competency. Are you competent? Can you handle this? Is this legitimate? And someone is feeling like you can't do this. There could be a Sagittarius that is trying to, or they want to create like they're trying to test somebody's faith or push somebody to the limit, but they need you to like stand your ground or something like that. So they're looking at you. Okay, so it's like, I don't know. Somebody could be at the center of some issues between Virgo and a Sagittarius. Like they're both looking at this one person. They could be stressing out this Gemini because they're looking at them and holding them to something, or trying to get them to stand their ground or something, or to persevere through something. There's some kind, this is like a, what is all of this? Are they are they working together? But it's like two people that they're working with, they're mad at them. Why? Okay, Virgo doesn't feel that they're competent, or they don't feel this person is competent. Why? Because they're moving slowly. And if this is someone that's assisting, they're losing the momentum. They could feel like this person is lazy, or they're not putting forth the effort or something like that, or someone's just getting tired. Also, they could have another situation that's more beneficial. Like it's the 9 of Cups. We have Pisces, so they could have like another connection or something like that that they need to invest into, or they would rather invest into, like maybe energetically, because this is the 8 of Wands in reverse, and then we have the 9 of Wands over here with the Sagittarius energy. Even the Sagittarius, it looks like they could be in their own energy, but again, just kind of testing the waters to see what's going on with this third party, with this other person. This feels like a group that's supposed to be working together, but there's conflict within the group. And this Virgo, it feels like they are looking at another connection that they could invest in emotionally that would be more beneficial to them currently. Could be with the Pisces. Wishes coming true, blessings, satiety, abundance, achievements, and material success. So actually things could be going really well in someone's connection, which is why they feel as if whatever this situation is, it's like stressing them out or weighing them down. So they could feel like the connection between the two is actually unhealthy. What they were getting from this connection, they're no longer getting anymore. So this feels like somebody detaching or pulling back because they're feeling like you don't have what they're looking for, and what they're looking for could be right there at home, or right there in their situation. You know, I don't know. With a third party, you know, too. So it could be like, yeah, somebody is kind of feeling like they're better where they are. Okay, what's the Sagittarius, and what is this energy towards Gemini? It could possibly be a Libra or an Aquarius, but it's heavy Gemini with the 9 of Swords and the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles. They're all about money right now. So what they're looking for is to see if this person can assist financially, or they're looking for financial stability. So there's one person over here that's trying to have an emotional connection with this person, but they do not feel that they're getting that. And then there's another situation over here where someone wants like a financial situation with this person, but they're looking and they're not seeing that. It feels like people are detaching or pulling back from someone who they feel maybe cast an illusion, said that they would be able to assist in some way financially. Someone who also said, you know, that there was love here, or I don't know, they could have promised this person something. So they're like not living up to their promises. What's the 9 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Sagittarius. What's the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands? It's the King of Swords. Gemini. Okay, this is a Gemini that I feel is doing well. Or someone they feel like this person would fit their situation well. Okay, this could actually be, for some of you, this is someone, like you were in a relationship with this person, or this person was in a relationship with you, especially if you're a Virgo. and or you were considering a relationship with this person, but you decided to detach. You felt like you were better where you were. You could have a connection with a Pisces. You decided to stay. Okay. So this person was a little stressed about that. You detached. You know, they feel like whatever they said or whatever happened here was a miscommunication, but it pretty much ended up and things not going right for them. This person, however, you might be getting picked up by someone else who feels like you could be the right fit for them. They're looking for money and they feel like that's what you have. They feel like you have the money. They feel like you would be honest about how much money you have. They feel like you would be clear. You know, they feel like you would pay whatever you're supposed to, or like they can trust you. They feel like they can trust you. They feel like you would have their back. You would add to their like financial stability, security. Someone feels like you would help to stabilize their situation. Give me one more card. Yeah, justice. Oh my God. Somebody feels like you would be the ideal person or the perfect person for their situation. And it seems like this person is already financially stable, but that's what they're looking for. They're just looking for somebody else who's financially stable. So, you know, I don't know if this is the problem, but it looks like whoever this is over here, they're looking for emotional fulfillment. Now, they could also be looking for finances too, or for somebody to at least be balanced and fair when it comes to finances. But it does feel like, because if this is you, if this is the same Gemini, you may have the finances, but it depends on who's prioritizing what. This Sagittarius or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, even a Libra possibly. This person over here, that's all they need. They just need the money. They just need somebody to put in financially. So this works perfectly for them. Whereas over here, this situation, they're actually looking for like an emotional connection. They're looking for like total fulfillment, peace, ease, satisfaction, abundance, a good life, a happy life, someone that they can connect with emotionally. Also someone that they feel like they can get things done with, someone that they can work with and build with, someone that they can rely on. So they are looking for like maybe a partner, but this will be like a partner, a lover, and a friend. They want somebody, this person wants like the total package. And then there's someone here who is just, all they need, if you got some money. Money, all they really need to see is the money. They literally. So, I don't know. What's the energy in the center for Gemini? Maybe this is a decision between two situations. We have the Knight of Wands. Their passions are pushing them in this past dynamic. And you know what? The past dynamic could actually be one that is over. Like this person has already chosen someone else. So this would probably not be a good connection to attach themselves to, or attach their value to, or to be relying on, because this person is pulling back. This person is pulling their energy back. They're detaching. So if this Gemini is stressed about that, it's because they're chasing someone who is choosing someone else, and they're trying to lead with their heart, but this person already has a different desire. They're not in their heart space right now. They're being practical and making like rational and sound decisions. So they're not trying to go on no flight of fancy, like it sound good for a minute, you know, for a short time, but it's not shit in the long run, or it won't add in value, you know, with time. Someone feels like this connection has already started to depreciate with time. It's gotten worse. So yeah, I feel like whoever this is, they feel like this is a correction course for them to not be invested in this person, to not be connected to this person, not energetically. So pretty much taking all emotion off of the table so that they can be rational, because they don't see this person as rational. They don't see them as rational. What's going on with Gemini? The Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, they could be realizing um, what went wrong. They could be understanding the beginning of a conflict or even how to end one. They could be seeing, you know, how something is imbalanced or some kind of injustice that says taking responsibility, confession, truth revealed, and turning over a new leaf. Okay, what's going on with Gemini in the center? The moon. So it's kind of like this person, see, that's where it is. There's a miscommunication here because this person is saying one thing while doing another. I feel like that's why somebody over here hasn't taken action yet. Because while this person could be saying, like, I accept responsibility, this is what happened, you know, I really want to change things, or I'm trying hard to change things, I'm turning over a new leaf, people aren't feeling like that's their truth. It's like causing an illusion because there's some kind of rip between their energy, who they're being right now. Like if everything is fine, why are you so stressed? If everything is fine, why are you so stressed? If you have the money, why are you so stressed? If you're in the right, why are you stressed? Like, what are you worried about? Somebody, they're saying something, and but it's not seeming like that's their truth, and they feel like it has something to do with something hidden here. With the Knight of Wands, this could be like a sexual partner or a sexual fetish or somebody that they're into that is not good for them. It's draining, it's toxic. It's the moon and the Knight of Wands. Could be with the Sagittarius, a Pisces. But there's like an attraction to this person, but it's like dark, or they have to hide it. It gives this person stress. They're afraid of it being revealed. They're afraid for people to know or for people to see. So there's yeah, I don't know. Almost like their energy is being drained because they're trying to hide or keep something inside that's actually draining them. It's having the adverse effect. And maybe it's a connection they were hoping would keep some kind of illusion alive, would kind of keep, like, this is like somebody trying to sell a lie, but they can't sell it without this energy, or they can't sell it without this other connection. But this person has chosen someone else and is closing the door, so they're not getting the energy anymore, and they can't show up as, like, they can't walk it like they talk it. They don't have the energy to, they don't have the finances to, they don't have the idea, they don't have the know-how to, they, like, I don't know. This is just what I'm getting. What's the moon and this Knight of Wands? One more card on the moon and the Knight of Wands. Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius with this Gemini. Three of Wands in reverse. The moon and the Three of Wands in reverse, this is black magic. Or it could be with the Knight of Wands, sexual magic. There's a backfire here. It's the Three of Wands. They're waiting, or they were waiting. See, that's the problem. This person, whoever this person is, they're doing something and they were waiting to see its effect, or they were really hoping. This could be someone trying to get into your energy through lust, like sexual means, or trying to access your sexual energy as a way to get into your energy and create some kind of illusion here. But the illusion was supposed to create some kind of like reaction, but it feels like it backfired. I feel like it was supposed to do something to you, maybe to get you trapped in some kind of lustful energy, but instead you chose someone else, or you chose love, or you chose yourself. Yeah, and it's the moon. So like this person is deliberately and intentionally doing this, and they could be hiding, or like, yeah, they're like hiding this. They're sending you lustful energy and hiding it and trying to like harvest it, but it never works. It's not working. Maybe it did work, I don't know, because why would they keep doing it? This feels repetitive. Nine swords. This person is like, they're fucking themselves up with this. Somebody could be losing their grip on reality because of what they're doing. Like they're having a difficult time seeing the truth from the lie, or they were. That could be past energy, because we do have the Seven of Swords in reverse, which is someone who was very deceptive, not just self-deceptive, but they lied to a lot of people around them too, or they pretty much consistently live a lie with the people that they connect with. They're now turning over a new leaf, taking responsibility, confession, truth revealed. Okay, so this person's intentions could be to do better, but they're receiving like a backlash or some kind of blowback from an action that they took already that was reckless. They weren't expecting that though. This is like trying to escape too. Because if this is like something that they didn't do, this person owes karma here, or they're indebted to this situation. Oh, yeah, because see, the Eight of Wands, it's a lot here. More than I have time to read. But like the Eight of Wands in reverse is a draining of energy. Someone could become aware or became aware of the fact that they were cooperating or working with someone who was not cooperating and working with them. In fact, this person could have been taking advantage of the fact that this person was open or working with them, even though, you know, this person gave them really no reason to. So there was already some kind of manipulation that happened in order for this person to work with this individual. But once they became aware of the lie, once they became aware of the mask, or that this person was not really like authentically what they were looking for, or they were not authentically, like they weren't competent. That's what we started with. Somebody who is just not able to step up to the plate and play the part or do the job. But they got it anyway. And I think it's because it's like underhanded means, you know, they manipulated them their way in. But this person caught on to it, and it looks like they have a healthy connection that is shedding a light on this. So they're detaching, but they weren't expecting that. So I feel like someone is stressed. One more card on the moon on this Gemini. Somebody is stressed because they know that something is, it's like something's going to blow up in their face. But they also are accepting that it's their fault. Yeah, the Hermit and the Ace of Cups. This is an elaborate scheme to pretty much avoid the light being shown that this person is still in love with somebody, or that they can't let go of somebody, that they're still energetically attached to or codependent on someone, that they're like seeking this or looking for this. And if it's not love, then it's like they were hoping for a new beginning, but with a past person, and not even being their authentic self. So they were trying to, it's like a false start. They were trying to start something before this person realized that, you know, it's the same old lies. It's the same old you. It's this, you haven't changed anything. But this person was like trying to hurry up and get in before someone realized. And they're realizing it. They're seeing it. Like I said, you know, the moon and the Hermit. So this is someone, yeah. But it was done in darkness. And it's probably still, there's like, you know, someone who doesn't know or isn't aware. And then you have this person, they don't care. They're not looking for love. They're looking for like a 50-50 situation. Maybe somebody to go half with them on bills or their life. They're looking for a partner. They are looking for someone honest, someone trustworthy, someone balanced, someone financially stable. But that's why this person couldn't accept this offer, or this is why they're not looking here, and they're still trying to like sneak their way into this past situation, because they want love. And I guess, yeah, this is where the love was. But this person does not have love for them anymore. They're choosing love of someone else because this person does not come through on all the other things. That's weird though. You know, you have like two people that are seeing one person in totally different lights. It feels like this person feels like all they have to offer is really some kind of lust-based energy. They don't have heart. They don't have, you know, stable finances. They aren't investing or ready to. They can't go 50-50. They can't, be fair. They're not honest and all these other things. They're not competent. Over here, this person may not be, maybe, I don't know, this could be like a family member or something. They're not interested in the sexual energy. It feels like they're more focused on practical. This is not like an attraction. This is like a necessity. Someone could be like kind of, I don't want to say struggling, but yeah, going through a difficult time period, but they're like handling it. What they're looking for is someone that wants to make their life easier, that they can make life easy for them too. It feels like this is a balanced situation, and their viewpoint may be balanced of this individual, but they're not prioritizing like emotions or heart. And I feel like that's what this person is wanting, but that's not what they're getting from either situation really. But I feel like the love was here, whereas this situation may have basically just been maybe someone who knows you well, knows your truth. They see you for who you are or what you are, and then they find a way to make value of you. They're, practical, maybe even loyal. You can count on them as long as they can count on you. It's just kind of cut and dry. I don't know. Yeah, it's just balance. I mean, I guess, I don't know if this is somebody that you could have a relationship with, then I get it, because there is nothing here. It's just like dead, boring. No lust, no love, no happiness, no joy. It just feels like the 9 of Wands: struggle, persevere, push, hit the ground, do your work, stand on it. Just like hard working. Queen of Pentacles. Maybe not very active or not very interested in trying things, kind of like set in their ways. Could be more of a homebody. But also like it doesn't come from like a true desire. It's almost like they feel forced to be a homebody. So even when they can't go out, or even when they can go out, they choose not to and are usually like pissed about it. So this person, I don't know, this person, it seems like everything is like so cut and dry. It's a cold dynamic. The King of Swords and the Justice. It's just dead air. It's cold. It's, this don't give relationship vibes. But it could be something that's like a practical solution. It could fill a void. I mean, I guess it just depends on what they're prioritizing. This is like a dead situation because someone else they are all of the things too. They're practical, they are looking for that. But this person is also about having a good time. There's a lot of love, light, just kind of like peace, happiness, joy. Those type of things are here. This person may just not want to do the work. They're looking for the situation where they would not have to do the work, something that would be easier. So if they're trying to rely on emotions to create, yeah, I feel like this person wants to try to secretly rely on emotions to kind of like fill the void for the things that they don't intend to do or don't want to do. But that's a contradictory right here. But maybe that's changing. Like they haven't been honest about that they didn't want to do something, or they were trying to get out of that, but they could be turning over a new leaf and just being real with themselves that they were trying to pretty much, it's like they were scapegoating, trying to avoid taking responsibility, trying to avoid putting in, and just trying to like use this good energy to get what they want. Like this is somebody only using lust, only using it don't look like they have love, but they could try to like make the lust seem like love to get life to work for them, like to get people to do things for them. But I feel like everybody's kind of detaching because they're looking at this person like, yeah, we're not gonna buy your lies. We can tell you what we're looking for. You can tell you this door is closed, but this person's like, you can tell me, you know, I can tell you what I'm looking for. With Justice, this person and the Queen of Pentacles, they literally like will tell you what they're looking for, and you can be real with them, but this person don't play. So even like if this is a roommate situation, this person don't play. Like, you gonna pay your part, or you gonna see how you like it in the streets. Like, don't play. Okay, let's get some last, let's end this up with our Pandora box. What's this energy? SOS, distress, act with urgency and assistance needed. Yeah, this person needs help. This person needs help. And again, didn't I say something was backfiring or blowing up in their face? Because that's emotional manipulation. If they were trying to get in the energy and manipulate love or something like that, or use love to manipulate someone, it blew up in their face. That's why they're taking responsibility. That's like when you catch your child and they be like, oh, I'm sorry, but only because they got caught. Because if they didn't get caught, when they don't get caught, they just keep doing it. But when you catch them, all of a sudden they're sorry. So it's like not really sorry. I was giving this person benefit of the doubt, but they're not sorry because they're like literally taking responsibility. I think they were forced to, because you could see the truth. And maybe you're not the only person. There are other people that are seeing the truth too. So now it's confirmed for you. And so someone has no choice but to take the responsibility, because you're not going to take the shit. See, this confession and truth revealed and turning over a new leaf, I feel it's because they don't have a choice. With SOS, like if it already blew up in their face, pretty much they already know their only hope is to acceptance and changing something. They're going to have to do something different because the truth has come out. So this illusion, see, somebody was operating and benefiting and moving through a hidden space. They were operating in the shadows because something was able to stay hidden. It could be like this Ace of Cups. Like I said, this could be a third party. This love is coming from someone else, but this person was trying to take advantage of it by getting in on it with lust-based energy. So they were operating and pretending as if they're the person loving you or giving you all this love, but the love was phony. And I feel like this person figured that out. They figured out where the real love was coming from, which is why they detached. This person doesn't too much care about the love, but they're still looking at what are the facts about the finances. And I guess they're not getting that. They're not getting the clear communication, or they're not getting enough for them to feel. Oh, I guess it's because the daylight. Because this one went out and my son's went out. Oh, the power went out. What the heck? Okay. All right, so something's turning over now. We have repo and reset in reverse. Repo in reverse. Yeah, so this is resetting. This situation is resetting. Maybe this is causing or creating a major ending, but it's going to create a new beginning where there's less loss. Okay, like, I don't know, something could be a lot more peaceful, or it's going to happen a lot more peacefully than it would have originally, but it's because someone like chose to back down. Someone also could be checking in on that to see like where you are, because they could see that you weren't ready to be honest about things. Yeah, because we have sipping, nosy, spreading rumors, and gossiping. So I feel like this person too could be checking in, because like they may keep an eye on you because they are interested or whatever, or they feel like this situation will work good for them. However, they're looking at you to see what's the truth. They're trying to figure out your truth before they make a move. They're trying to figure out your truth before they take action. So they could be just trying to see how something plays out for you before they take action. this could be someone even just waiting on the sidelines, like literally. They could feel like they're close to success, like they're gonna, get what they want here. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Yeah, that's like stubborn. Okay, so this person may really want this with you. This really feels like the best option. Like this person really wants this with you, and they could be trying to keep the lights on, to let you see that this is basically the best situation, for you, or this is like the best you can get, or this is, I don't know. It's better than whatever is going on now. It's better than all of these schemes. It's better than trickery and, manipulation and relying on whatever. Fuckery, bullshittery, illusions and lies. That's too much. It's too much. So someone could be saying, you could choose the light. You could choose something that's easier. You could choose something, like I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to always be real with you. This feels like a true family member or a real friend. So I feel like they're just kind of sitting on the sidelines waiting for all of this to play out. So they are experiencing a blowback, but it's not as bad as it could have been. Yeah, we have harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. So this person is going to get back where they're supposed to be. This Gemini will likely